there's a lot of disparity, there's a lot of differences in the U.S. across our education system, our public education system. And if you include the private education system, I mean, it even gets worse, right? There's worse in the sense that there's a very big swing between the poorest schools and classrooms and the best funded schools and classrooms. And the resources available to the students and the resources available to the teachers can vary enormously. But what we know, what data tells us, is that if we can provide teachers more resources, better resources, and allow them to have more time with each student individually, we will get better outcomes. In the new world, with the AI that we have today, with the technology that we have today, I believe that the path forward here to level the playing field is by providing all of our teachers with tools which help them increase their productivity, put tools in the classroom that allow us to have adaptive one-on-one time with the students, meaning that AI tutors, for example, AI teaching assistants, things that can be leveraged on a one-on-one basis that can help the student, coach them, guide them through what the teacher is teaching, but not replace the teacher. That's the thing that we need to be working on, the thing that ultimately, at the end of the day, every teacher should have in their classroom.
I did see some ways that you could use it in the classroom to even do lesson planning and being able to match that to the national standards when it comes to science, and being able to not necessarily get lessons. So they're not giving me like a copied lesson that I just do their plans and activities, more of giving me ideas of things that I might do to meet this standard, to hit that activity or that learning module. I was amazed by it. So that's how I see I can use it. I have some new teachers that I know that have been really struggling with lesson planning. I'm going to tell them about this. I think it may be very helpful for them.
You know, I'm excited about it. I think that it can definitely help us in our job. Like Heather said earlier with lesson planning, you know, me being a teacher and a coach, time-wise is got to be very efficient with your time. If it can help me make lesson planning more efficient, grading, things like that, I'm all about that. So I'd rather spend my time actually teaching the kids, you know, building relationships with them, and, you know, working on that stuff instead of, you know, spending hours doing lesson planning. I want to follow up with what Bill said, you know, with being able to figure out interventions and, you know, what the students need on an individual level. Sometimes, you know, when it's one teacher and you're in a class of, you know, 25, sometimes 30 kids, you know, it can be tough to, you know, figure out exactly what every kid's struggling with. You know, so if we had, you know, the program, you know, the AI that could help decipher that, and I think that'd be very helpful, you know, because then you can go in and you can know what you need to help that particular student with.
Technology can never take away the student-teacher relationships that some kids desperately need in order to learn. I love tech. I have fun using it. I shouldn't say I love it because it frustrates me. But I enjoy the challenge of how do I use this in my classroom. But nothing will take away the look in a kid's eyes when the light bulb